So anyway, before I go into this like yap session that I put myself under, I'm just gonna straight away say what I'm gonna say. I'm going to stop streaming on a schedule from here on out. The only exception to that rule is if the VODs that have been getting submitted come into play. For example, like let's say a player submits a VOD the day before, I will stream the next day doing the VOD review. I'm still gonna offer the streaming, or I'm still gonna offer the VOD reviews, and I will stream when those come up. But any single other day that doesn't really have a VOD ready, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, I'm just gonna lead with that before I get into this entire long like video diary thing I'm gonna do here. I just want to talk about some stuff. One, get them off my chest. Two, get them out into the world and see where it leads. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to go with that. I'll make an announcement as well in the Discord, but that's just for people who are really interested in the VOD reviews, but we'll get into the actual meat and potatoes of the thing. So what I want to talk about is competency, which it's not about anyone else or like the world's competency. Like that's just not what I'm talking about me. So like my own competency and what's kind of leading to have me make those kinds of decisions, like the aforementioned one I made at the start. I want to lead by saying that I had dumped probably the last 5 years of my life into Valorant. Which needs no introduction. It's a big game, or it was a huge game at some point. Don't know where it's at now, but it was and probably still is a big game and really recognizable. And through sheer effort and a lot of determination, I managed to push myself to Immortal 3, 230 RR. All the players above that will laugh at me because I barely kissed Immortal 3 and I claim to be an Immortal 3 player. Is what it is. I'm just going to roll with the punches at that point. But I had gotten to that point and then eventually kind of stagnated. I hit like this brick wall where I just wasn't climbing. I wasn't getting better. I was just kind of stagnating it at a certain point. I wasn't dropping or anything, but I wasn't getting better at the rate that the other players in the game were getting better. And so after a long while of this and me finally getting fed up with the system that I'd created, which was an insane 5 games a day while working a 9 to 5, 2.5 hours of aim training. Like I dead ass went to work, got home, ate dinner, went to work, and then went to bed. That was my life for roughly three years. And during that process, I started to hate the game. I did. Full stop. I hated the game. And I eventually decided to become a coach because that's just what happens when you're not that good at the game, but you think you understand it in a way, shape, or form. And so I went down that journey. That journey has been 3 years in the making. And despite having 3 years experience, firstly 5 years experience, like in total with Valorant, 2 years competing, and then 3 years competing, 2 years for coaching. I'm mixing up my dates here. But I had 3 years playing, 2 years like starting to coach, and you'd think during that time I would have some level of competency. I would understand the game to the extent that I think I should, and I just didn't. I don't. I consider myself a bad coach. I've been coaching. I have so many reviews under my belt that I shouldn't be bad at coaching. I should have a system. I should be able to help players recognize what their faults are and how to get better. And the reality of it is that I just didn't, and I couldn't. And it made me question my level of competency towards the game, but it also made me question my level of competency towards the other things. For those who have known me, I really want to be an expressive person. I love art in general, like everything from drawing to music, singing, writing in particular is another one of mine that is just really engaging to me, really fun, and I love going down that path and making that my own path. But my competency in those things is so wildly vast that it's unreal. Not to the point where it's good. I say vast and you're thinking, oh, he's very vast and competent at those things. I'm not. No, I'm not even close. Not even remotely. My writing is, I'm very, very rough. I'll admit it, I failed English class in college 3 times. Full stop. Haven't passed a single one. My understanding of the English language, while it seems that I'm fluent, I'm lacking in so many categories, it's not even funny. So like I'm not starting from 0, but I'm starting at a very low percent of competency, where like 100% competency is like a professional writer or something. Right? And that's fair. Like I totally understand me not being there at that point. That's fine. When it comes to drawing, you might as well just take the pencil out of my hands. I am beyond trash. Mostly, and I understand the reason why. Most of the time is that I just give up and it's like, I'm never going to get better. I'm never going to get better. It's just like, I guess I just don't have the hand for art. And I will never match up to those people around me. I know that that's not the right mindset going into it. I definitely don't share that same mindset now that I've kind of opened the door to letting that back into my life and whatnot. But I'm definitely not competent, right? It's a dream of mine to enter these, not like competitions, but like to enter the field of like art in general. And I just love expressing myself and enjoying things, but I'm not really competent. And now we get to singing. And this is the part where I should be very confident and very competent. I have many years. What is it? 1, 2, 6. There's 6 there, 2 there. I got additional 2 there. So 10 plus years of singing experience. And I'm trash. Okay, trash is a little harsh. Like, I'm okay. But when you have 10 plus years of experience, are you really okay with just being okay? Like, I'm not. I think that sucks. I think that turbo sucks. That I spent all this time, all this effort, and I'm okay. Like, it hurts a lot because I know that I should be that much better, but I'm not. I'm not really. Like, I'm not all that. I think, and the issue that I had with my current life and my current standings is I thought I was competent in these areas. I thought I was okay and better, even good. I thought I had a real stake into what I have and what I was building myself towards, and I just don't. I don't. It's not even close, right? I have a long way to go, and I think this video for me is me recognizing that fact and me being okay with not understanding or not being competent at the things that I'm doing and the things that I love. And this one is more of a reminder to myself that yes, I am not competent now, and I need to stop pretending that I am and just allow myself to grow with it. Just engage with it, love it, mend it, meld it into my very soul and my very aspect of being. And so that is essentially what I'm going for. I'm building competency and allowing myself to build it by letting myself understand that I don't know things and I'm not good at them yet, and that I could eventually get good at them. So that's all I wanted to talk about here. If it resonates with you, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. I'm not making this for anyone else. This is just for me. And it'll always be just for me. So with that being said, that's about it. I'm also going to take the time to relist all the videos that I unlisted, just because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just be a Valorant coach only. I'm cutting that. I'm not going to cut that part of my life out of me. I am, but like, I'm not going to remove the history behind it. So that'll all be there. All the other videos will come to follow. So I'll probably be posting more, just talking, like getting my feelings in order about the things, maybe even posting some drawings, or even like doing some raw music recordings, or even just like posting some of the writing. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to just kind of do things on this channel that I really want to do. So hopefully you're here for the ride. If not, feel free to leave. Just know that Valorant is coming to an end and that a new chapter of my journey will begin. But that's about it. See you.